Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com. Keep your
This is Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM. Las Vegas, looking for a winner-takes-all way to burn off that extra energy? Welcome to Bouncy World, the ultimate climate-controlled indoor playground. We're stacking the deck with specials all week long. Cool off with Frosty Tuesdays featuring ice-cold treats for the kids. Then join us for free popcorn Thursdays, because nothing beats a salty snack after a giant bounce. And at Bouncy World, we believe every child deserves their moment to soar. Join us every Sunday from 9 to 11 a.m. for Sensory Sundays. We dim the lights and turn off the music to create a calm, inclusive space designed specifically for our neurodiverse community. At Bouncy World, we fly high. From high-flying fun to inclusive play, we've got it all. Visit us at bouncyworldlv.com to book your party or check our open play hours. Bouncy World, jump into the fun today.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
You're listening to Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to the flow where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk. Hey, this is the flow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes.
Welcome to Marriage.
You're listening to Herflow from Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio. Tune in to the flow where we're bringing you the best in hip-hop, R&B, and talk. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You have tuned into the flow with Herflow right here at Hot 702.5 FM Risky Radio, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You guys, every single week I have a special guest, and this week is like no other. I have an amazing woman, and you guys are going to get a chance to hear about her really, really soon. But I want you to know, when you're on my show, make sure that you share it, okay? If you guys don't know how to share it, you need to contact me. You guys know where to contact me. It's Herflow the Vibe on all social media platforms. And you guys, you know why? Because I am blazing hot right here every Thursday on Hot 702.5 FM. All right, let's get into it. We're going to talk about the tea this week, the tea. So I have my guest here, and I'm going to let her introduce herself because guess what? She deserves to do that, okay? She is amazing. So let her introduce herself.
Well, I don't even know where to start. So, my name is Jackie. I go by the name of Lady Van Gogh. I chose that name because I'm an artist.
Yes.
And I feel
Hold on, Jackie. Wait a minute. Stop. First of all, we have Jackie Van Gogh, okay, who is the owner, salon owner, and operator. Not only is she a salon owner and operator, right? She is a motivator, and she is also a motivator. You guys, and an author. You guys, I had to do it justice because guess what? When I found you, Jackie, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no,
I had to start all over.
I'm not good at talking about myself. So when somebody gives me that space, it's almost like I got two left feet.
Yeah.
So it's rare, and I appreciate you just even giving me that moment.
Yeah, we
regardless.
had to take it back and bring it back a little bit,
Hey.
because when I saw all the things that you are doing some awesome things in the community, and you're also doing some awesome, making
Thank
women
you.
feel very beautiful, very pretty. And not only that, girl, you answer your phone 24 hours a day. So that's
I'm
what
awake.
I'm saying. If you're awake, she gets
Yeah.
to you, right? People are always coming to Las Vegas to get things done. So thank you for allowing me to reintroduce you again.
I appreciate it.
You're very
Sometimes
welcome.
it's okay to let somebody else fix your crown.
Yes.
And that's exactly what you did. And you
Yeah.
got me real right.
Yes.
So thank you. And yes, I am the owner of House of Styles, which houses an umbrella of amazing stylists who are entrepreneurs who are trying to put their crafts out there to the world. One head at a time, one hand at a time, one body, because we do hair, nails, and massages at the House of Styles.
Wait a minute, stop. So hair, nail, and massage.
Yes, ma'am. And makeup.
Okay, I
Yes.
gotta ask about this.
Full
So
service.
yeah, so this is what I want to do. Let me make sure nobody calls and interrupt this. So let me tell you, girl. So you have a backdrop story,
Yes.
and I want to get into that because it's a lot of meat here. Okay, a lot of, and I'm not gonna call it tea, right? But we're gonna sip on it, and we're gonna call it tea. We can call it something, another different beverage. We'll figure it out the show.
We can call it
We could-
tequila.
tequila. You got a lot going on here. So I want you to kind of let our audience know, what's your drop story? What was your motivation behind? You and I talked about Three Kings, so we're going to get into that. But tell me, what was the motivation behind House of Styles with a Z? Okay.
With the Z.
Yes.
Make that very clear. So House of Styles was a name that I wanted to present because there's going to be multiple stylists with different styles. I didn't want it to be about me. Have you seen the salons that is named after somebody else? I didn't want that. I wanted it to be about them because me being who I am and the things that I've been through, I want everybody who comes in my space to be
Right.
better than me because I also teach as well. So every student, every stylist, I like to call them stylists, no matter what their status is, I want them to be better than me because it's going to be days where I feel low and I have nowhere to pull my energy from.
Right.
Energy is never destroyed. It's only recycled, right? So if you're giving me good energy, you're giving me good energy. I can pull from you and not take you low. I can pull from you, not take you low.
Right.
And that way everybody can still thrive and not feel used.
Exactly.
And that's where a lot of people
Exactly.
feel depleted when they feel used. So me, I knew that House of Styles was going to be utilized, not used. Utilized. Big difference. So everybody who has come or who is at House of Styles has a chance to just grow and flourish as much as they want. They're all their own bosses. I tell them all the time, when you're out there, don't tell people I work at a salon. You tell them I have a salon.
Yes.
You own that. And you're owning the moment and you're letting people know you're confident in what you're doing because what we do, 80% of this is all confidence. The other 20% is tools and knowledge.
Right.
And with that, you're a whole 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's not about, it's not trying to be in competition with the next person. The only competition is you. So once you have that full confidence,
Girl, and I know because I'm in competition with myself every single day. Do you
Me
understand
too.
what I'm saying?
Me too.
Every day I'm trying to do better and get better. And I see that's what you're trying to do. I'm going to tell you something. When I called you, right? I called you out of the blue.
yeah, you did.
I was like, hi, is this House of Styles? Is this, and
How
what's
can I
your
help
name?
you?
And you came right on, and your energy, what you were just talking about, your energy just like set up the mood so I can ask you, hey, listen, you want to come on Hot 702.5 with Her Flow? But I just loved it. And I'm sure that's what you bring to the table when you're at the salon because, you know, if you're running a business, you got to have some good energy, right? You got to have people that want to follow you. And a lot of
Yeah.
times when you are in a business, some people don't, I don't want to work there. You know, why would I work there? You know, you can't have anybody that you can trust if you're not trustworthy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's trust goes, and even though I have trust issues, which let this be clear, you can have and possess trust issues, but you still have to trust people. It just means that you're more guarded when dealing.
Yeah.
So me having my trust issues, I'm very cautious of how I move.
Yeah.
And you kind of like, I'm not going to say earn it because that sounds kind of harsh. Like, who are you to feel like I got to earn something? No, you have to show me who you are. And that's why I brought today my salon manager. She showed me who she was. And I trust her.
Yeah.
She did things that I was just like, what? You did what? And just to veer off a little bit. She was a truck driver. She gave up her CDLs.
Wow. Okay.
And that's why I
okay.
brought her today, because I was
Yeah.
like, you remind me of me. And
What's her name?
Her name is Tay.
Let's give Tay a shout out. Shout out, Tay. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
Tay Hair
Yeah,
Care.
Thank you.
And I love her energy.
yes.
And that reminds me of me
yeah. Yeah.
and the things that I need around me. And
Yeah.
everybody's going to bring a different flow into the house of styles. But I welcome that. We need that, because if everything is the same and so mundane,
yeah.
boring.
Yeah, yeah,
We're not
yeah,
boring.
yeah. Absolutely, we don't want boring. We don't
We're
want.
not boring.
We don't want to do boring.
No.
You know what I do want to say too is that you know, as women we carry a lot of hats. So a lot of us wear a lot of different hats, right?
Yes.
People don't even know the hats that we wear. Sometimes we're moms, sometimes we're nana, sometimes we're TT,
Yeah.
sometimes we're business owners. You know,
Yeah.
we just do a lot. You
Therapists.
know, sometimes we have to. We're therapists. We're the seamstress. You know, we do a lot. You know, and a lot of times people are tunnel vision. They look at you and
Yeah.
they don't think. And so I've had people ask me. They said, "You do so much," and in my mind, I'm going, "Well, maybe you do too little." All right, clock that T. You know, because listen, I have 24 hours in a day.
You
and
got
I get
24
to
hours.
decide.
They got 24 hours.
We all got the same 24 hours,
with it as you
right?
wish.
And do with it as you wish.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that you are doing at this present moment, because I know of a few things. We're not going to get all into it at one time, but you wear a lot of hats, sister. And I'm telling you,
Yeah.
look, you do it all. So tell me about, where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Oklahoma City. I'm a country girl.
Okay. Have you rode the horses out there?
I've rode a
Oklahoma
horse.
City?
I've rode horses. I've have cousins and stuff that live out what we call the sticks, aka the country.
Okay.
That has
I know
the
about the
land
sticks.
and pigs, horses. My grandfather had geese. We had the garden. You know,
Wow.
I'm a country girl. If I see a good patch of green grass,
Wow.
I'm going to take my shoes off and put my feet through it. I still got my don't let this look for you.
Yeah, I think I'm a country city girl.
I'm a country
I love
city
the
girl,
country,
yes.
right? But I gotta have my amenities.
Yeah.
After a while, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. I went to Mississippi, and I was in Jackson, somewhere in Jackson, right? I had a panic attack because I saw too much road, and I needed to see a McDonald's, a Burger King, pull over, let's see a Dairy Queen. There was nothing for miles and miles and miles. See,
The mom and pop shops though.
yeah, girl, but I didn't see no internet line. So I only want so much country, and I got to bring it
If
back.
you gotta
a little
pull it
bit.
back,
I got to pull it back.
I like
a
to
little
call
bit.
that the Bougetto experience.
Yes.
Yeah. You just be like,
yeah, New York is where I'd rather stay. I'm like, I gotta have. So tell me, so you're from Oklahoma City.
Yes.
How did you end up in Vegas?
well, I'm a military kid, so I was
Okay.
everywhere. So I'm used to just blowing around, which I like to call bum trash.
Yeah,
I'm blowing
yeah.
around here, there, and everywhere.
Okay.
I don't mind. But for me moving to Vegas, I've been in and out of Vegas a few times moving from Phoenix. That was my last station city. So I just kind of just woke up and it's a backstory to that. We won't get into that.
Yeah.
But I just decided, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I was getting out of a relationship. I was dealing with depression. I have complex PTSD, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it.
Yep.
And I said, I need something new. I couldn't find my breath. Not a rhythm. I could not find my breath. And I was tired of just existing. I was ready to live. So I was like, I'm going to come to Vegas. I'm going to be a permanent tourist. I was like, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to all these shows out here. I'm just going to be a permanent tourist. But let me tell you something. The Most High said, cute.
Yeah.
Laughed at my plan.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it kept just rolling out more and more and more.
The more you tried to run away from it, the
We
more
talked about
I told you I
get
did.
knocked in the head.
Yeah.
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 So, and I just moved here, and I just and I didn't know. I did not know. I just had to follow what I already had planned. Well, I'm sorry, let me not say plan. Already what I was doing in Arizona. But life had hit me so hard, and I was down so low, I could not see nothing. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just live a little humble, low life. I was going nomad. I was going to just, if I could have got my hands on an RV, I would
You would have been. Sis.
just gone.
Let me tell you though, it's so funny because you were talking about the PTSD thing, and I just think for me, I just think the PTSD means we're not doing that shit again. It just reminds you of everything that when things come about. and you
Yeah.
have that feeling of, and you just have to know how to get a handle of it.
Yeah.
Because, that's what soldiers have PTSD from being in wars, and life sometimes can be a war. And so I think
Yeah.
we all go through that where we feel like, you know what, that feels familiar. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not, because we're not in the same time. We'll get into that later. But I'm just so proud of you and
appreciate
the
you.
moves that you've made here to Las Vegas, because you're doing big things. So tell me about, you had some things happen to you a few years ago, and then we're gonna, after this, we may go to a commercial break.
Yeah.
We just depends, right? Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's play one song.
Okay.
Let's just come back, and we're going to get into some things that motivate you. We're going to talk about the Three Kings when you come back, and we're going to
Let's
talk
talk
about
about the Three Kings.
You're listening to Her Flow right here on Hot 102.5 FM, Risky Radio. Thank you for tuning in.
Wine slow, wine fast, wine slow, wine fast, wine slow. I said it, wine fast, wine. This is the remix.
I'm stuck on the road, baby. Haven't been in my right mind. I'm thinking about you, baby. I need a new lifeline. I ain't going nowhere. Promise I won't disappear. We can spend many nights rolling through city lights. Girl, you know you're my equal. Let's continue this sequel. I knew right away that you would be the type. On my toes, you keep me up. Girl, let's go, I'm keeping up. Gotta silence her tonight. Coming. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 a.m, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 a.m, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it.
Lonely, my little lover from my home, man. I miss the way you put it on, man. You used to ride me like a pony, but I had to run the streets. I do it for the cheese macaroni. You know it's hard to control, man. So don't say you won't play. Don't wanna suit you for weird on your birthday. A little niggas on the side if you're thirsty. I wanna feel you inside in the worst way. Yeah, dripping so wet, need no foreplay. Wind up on me like it's Juve. Oh, you know they hate us when we going up. You know you love the way you're slowing down. Lucky nobody when I'm not around. We left Jamaica, now I'm back in town, and I know
you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 a.m, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. All those nights you've been lonely. Girl, I've been running, haven't been keeping up. I can tell that you want it. Girl, I'm on my way, be there around noon, let's go all day. It's 1 a.m, still can't get enough. It's too hard to control it. I know you're sitting home lonely. I know you're sitting home lonely. Sitting home lonely.
Hey, this is The Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in every Thursday at 5 p.m. to listen to dope people, dope topics, and dope vibes. Hey, thank you for tuning back in. You're listening to Her Flow right here on The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. You guys, I just want to take the time to thank you for tuning in every single week with me. And every single week, I just love you more and more and more for tuning in. So I appreciate you. And so now we got to get back to business, okay? I have a special guest on. And if you didn't hear the first part of the segment, please go back. You can listen to us on YouTube, on Twitch, on IG, on X, and the Hot 702.5 102.5, www.hot7025fm.com. You guys, listen to us. And if you have Alexa, you can also download us on the Alexa app, please. You guys, follow the assignment, okay? You're listening to Her Flow. I brought you back to see this wonderful guest, Jackie Van Gogh, and she's the owner and operator of House of Styles, spelled Haus of Styles, Styles. I think I spelled it right.
With a Z.
S with a Z, with a Z, with a Z. With a Z. I said that earlier. I just got too excited because you are amazing, girl. You're doing some really, really great things. When we left, I took it back a little bit, and we were talking about where you came from, Oklahoma City.
Yes.
We talked about you being a country girl, but there were awesome things. Some more things.
Yeah.
Okay. That I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about the Three Kings. You spoke about that with me when I first called you, and it touched me so. I had to get off the phone and just kind of sit for a few minutes with myself and just understand how blessed I am.
Yeah.
And also how blessed you are, okay? So let's talk about that, the Three Kings analogy that we spoke about. I want to get into that. Something happened traumatic to you that you have dealt with, but you are healing from, and then you're doing an awesome job at it. So let's talk about
my Three Kings, which most people would think that it's a religious thing, but it's not. So it's more so of my motivation. Mm-hmm. And I've learned to turn my pain into power, into passion. Mm-hmm. My Three Kings come from my son, my brother, and my grandfather. I might have never met my grandfather, but without him, I wouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. My brother, miss him. My son, miss him. These are three men who've never met that committed suicide.
Yeah.
Three men, never met.
Yeah.
Leaving one legacy behind another.
Yeah.
My grandfather, he was 32 when he committed suicide.
Yeah.
My brother was 22 when he committed suicide. And my son was 20, going on 21 when he committed suicide during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And
I need tissue.
That's what I told you.
Yeah.
You know, I had to find my motivation, and that right there is what prompted me to leave Phoenix, because I was getting constant reminders everywhere where I went, because he was my best friend, and that's one regret that I did not have the chance to tell him he was my best friend. And I'm okay with that. You know, most elders be like, your kids are not your friends. Well, he was mine. Mm-hmm. And I know I was his. I mean, I love how we used to be able to just go places, or he'll be like, I'm having a bad day. Let's get in the car and listen to music. His music taste was everything. And I love how I was able to be the person to show him, like, you can do anything that you put your mind to. And that right there was the energy that I had towards building the House of Styles too, because I felt like I was no longer giving him that promise, that energy. Mm-hmm. I love the woman I was building to be for him, because I wanted to give him the world and show him you can do anything that you want to do.
How old was your son, if you don't mind me asking?
He was 20. He did it just before his 21st birthday, like a month or two before. So that was our year, 2020. I was turning 40. He was turning 21. I had all these plans and photo shoots, and I was just like, this is our milestone. We're going to show up and show out. And I told him all the time that our story is going to be a story that we're going to tell that's going to change. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a story that's going to give motivation. I just didn't know that I would be doing it by myself. He's still here in my heart, but physically, we're not here. He's not here to give that side of his story. Mm-hmm. So in my darkest time, and I'm losing it, feeling like time is just rolling slow, I couldn't do it no more. I'm not strong enough to do anything to myself, because everybody's like, are you okay? I'm like, I can't. And the way that, and just to let it be known, I found him. So I live with that in my head every day. I had to get through that. Like, that wasn't real. That wasn't real. So every day I had to find something to keep pushing forward to see what life was about. And the more you sit still, the more that it wasn't registering to me. Yeah. So that's how the book came to play. Yeah. I had to write it down, because I was like, oh, I got to write this down. So I wrote it in a conversation form. I'm going to rewrite it and put you as the protagonist. But the first book that I wrote, which is called I'm a Rose. Can I cuss?
Yes.
I'm a rose that grew from shit. And I had
We're real people here.
Well, I just make sure I just got to be, a little appropriate.
And you're on the flow. You know what I mean? I don't want to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
I want to go back to that, because we were talking about you losing your grandfather and your brother
Yeah.
and your son.
Yeah.
And I was trying to keep from the tears falling because I felt that for you. And also it's real. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's real every single day.
Every day.
Let's go back to when you talked about losing your son. Were you here in Vegas? when
No,
that
I was in
happened? You
Phoenix.
you were
That's
in
why I
Phoenix.
left. Yeah.
Okay.
Phoenix.
And when that happened for you, were you already in the midst of, did you have another salon before
I
that?
did.
Or, okay.
I did. I had one there. And, you know, when the pandemic hit, they made us shut down. And
Yeah.
I was still doing little stuff. I was donating my time to the firehouse, doing little haircuts,
Yeah,
running
yeah.
around doing food service. I was still, you know, a hustler, doing my thing. But
Yeah.
when everything happened, it just seemed like I couldn't put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
It was already sad that we were already in, I called it the adult timeout.
Mm-hmm.
We were shut down in this pandemic with no real direct, to me, I'm a logic thinker.
Yeah.
There was no real direction of the pandemic to me. And no disrespect to those who lost loved ones or got sick behind it. I'm never going to take that from nobody. So please don't take my experience or my mindset as, you know, like, oh, pandemic was real. I know it was real, but there was no real direction to really put us in a safe mindset like, okay, we're going to get through this.
Yeah.
And I believe that where my son's mental probably went, it was probably struggling with like, what is really life going to be about?
Yeah. And you know, this is why we definitely have to understand that people are human.
Yeah.
And you know, and we have to talk about those because we like
Yeah.
to hide like how we're feeling because we're as women we're supposed to be this so strong every day, and any sign of weakness is, girl, pick yourself up, bring, and that's true. But however, we are human, okay? Flesh
That
and
is
blood,
passed
and
on trauma
it
through
is.
the Black community
Yep.
from one generation
Yeah,
after
yeah,
another.
yeah,
You got to realize
yeah.
we're only the fourth, maybe fifth generation, depending on how old you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you're 30, if you're 30 and up, maybe the sixth generation from slavery and segregation and
Yeah,
all that stuff.
yeah.
So that is, we're breaking a lot of
generational curses and traumas. And that's one thing too for me, Jackie, I want to bring about to you that you and I can relate on is that was one thing that I promised in my generation that I'm going to break this.
Yeah.
This generation, because, you know, I have had that happen with me, some trauma and things like that. But however, for me, it didn't happen. It happened to me, but it happened for me, if that makes any sense.
perfect sense. Perfect sense.
Yes, because I didn't allow that to break me and tear me down. Whereas probably, how's she gonna make it from that? I know a lot of people wonder, but here I am,
Yeah.
still making it, still going, still ticking. Because there were only two choices, and I wasn't there. The other one wasn't an option for me.
Yeah.
Okay, because I had too much to give to people. I had too much to give to the world. And that's one of the things that I see you and the energy that you brought to me when I talked to you. And so I love you for that. And I want to talk about, I know losing your son was a lot.
Yes.
For anybody, for the strongest woman, okay? For the strongest person, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how that, when that happened to you and for you now, tell me how it has motivated you to do what you're doing right now, because you're also a motivator and
Thank
you
you.
also wrote a book. You're an author, right? And you're a business owner, entrepreneur. Tell me, in that book that you wrote, because you wrote the book and then the motivating, how did you get into motivation? I know this is part of
My
it, but tell me more.
motivation, believe it or not, it's an opposite effect. I just told you I was a military kid, so we traveled a lot. We were moving. I also kind of raised my own self. I lived in a home, 2-parent home, but still was by myself. I was raised by my bully. Okay. And my mom, my mother was always telling me something. That ain't your friend. That ain't but she never told me why to look for certain signs of why somebody's not my friend, or don't do this and then tell me why. There was never no instruction. I just told you I was a logic thinker. So I'm sitting here like, that don't make no sense. So sitting by myself, it makes me think and wonder. I am a researcher. If I want to know
too.
something, I'm gonna go
Me
digging
too.
for it. So after a while, I dug for it through my friends. My friends, and being, military kid, like I said, you meet different people. I saw different ways of life. I saw different treatments amongst other girls with their moms or their families and stuff. So I've learned to just kind of take it and put it in my back pocket and sat quiet until I was old enough to go, and then went away to college. So I was able not to get sucked in by her negative, and I didn't know it was negative at the time. I just knew it didn't feel good. But the things that I saw with other people felt great. And I was just like, living in my little fantasy world.
Yeah.
And I was able to take that and use it as motivation. When my brother first passed, I felt lost. I was in college. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I was just lost. Then I ended up getting pregnant, and I was like, you know what? I made the decision to be a single mom because I didn't have the best examples of people who were married or, raising kids. Because, again, my mom didn't show that type of emotions like what other people's mom like. I couldn't tell her I love her, hug her, nothing like that, because it always came with, what do you want? What's up? What's wrong? And I'm like, that's the wrong reaction. So I didn't receive it because I guess the way my brain is set up, something people do, I'll be like, that's not my problem. I've been like this from a youth.
Yeah.
So I just learned to just take what I can and just find the best. I mean, I could be skipping, the building could be on fire and I'm just skipping through like, well, at least we're warm.
Yeah. And can I say something to that though? I say this probably on every show, you'll hear me say this. And I continue to say this because I want people to understand, like, we can't choose our parents. Right?
No.
We don't choose our kids. They just kind of was the fastest swimmer.
Everything is a random gamble.
Everything is a random gamble. But also in saying that is that, there's different type of attachment styles. And you brought up generational curses and you brought up generational trauma.
Yeah.
And I think that's a part of it, that people that we didn't talk about it, back in the day, 70s, 80s, 60s, we didn't really talk about it. Women kind of was quiet and we're going to not cause any commotion. That's the way we're supposed to be. Women that talk too much or women that express themselves too much were not feminine. And we went into this whole thing. And a lot of times our parents didn't even know that they were traumatized as much as they were, and
that's
they passed
why I'm
down,
not mad with her. I can say this now. It took me some years. I forgave her a long time ago because everybody's like, forgive her. I gave her a long time ago in my 20s. I'm 40 now, in my 40s now, but I forgave her then. But this part of my life, I can't keep passing over forgiveness.
You better say that. And not only that, you're responsible for how you handle your trauma.
Oh yeah.
People don't understand that. But you are responsible for how you handle your own trauma. And we have to learn, even though, guess what, that's no excuse for what she did.
Right.
I've been through my share, but also we're responsible for handling that trauma. And I think a lot of times we make excuses about who we are and why we do what we do, but also we are responsible for handling that.
And I'm glad that I was a little defiant against the things that her trauma, I feel like she was projecting. Because she told me, when are you going to get a real job? When are you going to get a job with benefits? I love what I do. I love making people feel good. And she never saw the beauty industry of what I'm doing, unless I was doing something like amazing that she can brag about. I know you remember Black Hair Sophisticate magazines, right?
I do.
I done been in 21 issues.
Wow.
I done had 2 interviews with them. Like, I was doing hair and makeup for them. And I mean,
girl, you better
some
go.
issues I was having like full pages. I would love when I see my little insert on the front cover by the celebrity. I was like, coming soon.
Yeah.
My mom didn't see anything worthwhile to brag about unless it was something that was like tangible that you could just pass off to, look what she's doing. That's when it was worthy enough to talk about. But I'm glad that I kept going because I wouldn't have what I have now. I'm glad I didn't listen. I'm glad I didn't get swallowed up in the negative. And that's why I said she was my first bully. I was raised by a bully because I'm like, why were you not motivating me?
Yeah, because we're patchwork quilts. I say this is what I was going to say on every single show, and I do. If you watch my shows, you'll see.
Okay.
I just believe that we are taught from early on to be people pleasers from jump, because we and I said this on my last show, because we are taught to please our parents, our teachers, our husbands or wives or whatever you are, whatever the side of the fence you're on. We are taught to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't want them angry or we don't want them upset, and we want them to love us, and we have to learn how to relearn and unlearn those habits, those toxic habits, right?
Yeah.
And we just are patchwork, so we're reaching for this side and reaching for this side, and what do we know about this side, and so we unravel that.
Yeah.
Right? And I didn't start unraveling, girl, sister, let me tell you. sister. I started, this is because, I do this thing where every so often I do my own check of myself. Right?
Absolutely.
And see what else I need to.
Who else is going to check you better than you?
Exactly, right? And do my own check of, okay, sis, is it you? Like, I do my own check of how do I better because I want to be a better version of me.
Always.
Every day I wake up to be a better version of me. And I say, how do I do that? How do I become a better version of me?
Always.
What is my intent? And I wake up intentful every single day with intent. Some people just jump out of bed. I've learned to wake up with intent, meaning that how do I want to treat myself today? How do I want to treat?
Did you not just give yourself permission to be?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure.
I gave myself permission to be. It took me a while, but once I got there, sis, it was on and popping.
Unstoppable.
It was on and popping because I learned how to tell people, I'm not doing that. No, that's not going to happen.
No is a complete sentence.
No is a complete. No, why do you want to? You don't want because I just don't want to.
Don't have the energy for it.
Yeah, I don't even have to explain it if I don't want to, because why? And I've learned that I used to do a lot, and I've learned that I used to do, and I had to really stop trying to over explain myself. I don't have to. If you get it, you get it.
If you don't, that's a you problem. I am quick to say that's a you problem. Yeah. Because even with me telling my story and motivating and doing what I do, and I'm pulling sometimes from nothing, I told these ladies, I have nothing to leave behind. I have no legacy. I only had that one and done. I only had one child. I have no family. And when I say no family, I'm talking blood related. My family is my good girlfriends, my sister circle. I have 11 best friends. And we've been friends for anywhere from 15 to 25 plus years. And never fell out. And if we have a disconnect, we talk about it. And Tay is the newest to my sister circle for the past 2-3 years. I've been on it for 3 years, 2 years.
And she's amazing. I met her out in the lobby.
Yes, I love her energy.
Amazing. I don't want you to go because we're going to come back and talk about House of Styles. I want to make sure I get that in there.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me the type of services you provide.
Absolutely.
You're going to tell me about the book because we got a little bit of time, so we're going to talk a little bit about each. But I definitely want to get into House of Styles because I want people to know where you are.
Absolutely.
And what you do and what kind of service. Because, girl, you looking good. I'm coming over there, okay?
Come on.
You're listening to Her Flow right here on The Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. We're going to come right back. Tune in.
Before you were born, you were destined for greatness.
I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best. Yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. There's no stopping, I'ma hold you in my arms. Harvest cold, now it's warm. And baby, we can beat the storm. Loving you like Boston George. And darling, you my moon, hey. Yeah, you show me the light. Get with me, I'll treat you right. Hey. And I'll treat you right. Now she wanna rock and she wanna roll. Baby, I won't bend and I won't fold. And I can get you now, your heart I stole. Your heart I stole. Ooh, 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 ooh. And I want you. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. I'ma show you I'm the best, yeah. I'ma show you I'm the best. Get with me, I'll invest. Get with me, I'll invest. And I'ma get it poppin'. And I can take you shopping. With me, there's no stopping, hey. With me, there's no stopping. We can hit the lotto, lotto, lotto. We can pop a bottle, bottle, bottle. You're looking like a model, model, model. Model, hey. Invest, the best. Invest, hey.
Hey, this is Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, where we bring you the best in hip hop, R&B, pop, and talk. Tune in. You're listening to Her Flow from Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio. Tune in to the flow where we're bringing you the best in hip hop, R&B, and talk. Hey, 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 we are back right here on the flow with Her Flow at Hot 702.5 FM. You guys, thank you for tuning in. And we have Jackie Van Gogh from House of Styles. And I'm going to tell y'all, listen, you guys if you missed the interview, you guys got to go back and really, she has a story of strength. And you guys definitely have to go back and watch it. And I want to talk about House of Styles because, girl, I seen some of them styles over on IG. And before we go into, I want you to give all your handles so we can tell what you do over there because you know you're coming back, right? I always tell people they're coming back. It's up to you whether you take that opportunity, but I know you coming back.
Look
so,
here,
look.
I got Southern roots. I don't never deny an invitation.
You coming back because now you my new sis. So you definitely coming back.
I definitely will come back.
Yeah. So tell me first of all, tell me your handles, IG, Facebook. Tell people where they can reach you on House of Styles.
So you can catch me on Instagram with I am Lady Van Gogh. You can also catch all my lovely ladies on House of Styles, also on Instagram.
Yes.
Same as Facebook. Pretty much all the platforms. I try to keep it the same so you don't have to guess. But yeah, I am Lady Van Gogh in House of Styles, spelled with a Z. That's spelled HAUSOFSTYLEZ.
Yes, with a Z.
With a Z.
And also tell me the name of your book so people can go and buy your book.
So it's on Amazon.
Okay.
It's called I am a Rose That Grew From Shit. And what's so funny, I actually wrote 2 books.
Okay, what's the other?
Diary of a Mad Hairstylist. It's a bunch of motivational quotes, positive, like little things, little funny stories from different women that I worked with in the salon. I've been doing this for almost 27 years.
Yeah. So what do you do? Like what if I came in your salon?
Yes.
What could I get done there?
Well, being that I'm a master stylist, I do everything.
Okay.
I'm actually licensed in 6 states.
Okay,
Yeah,
tell me what a master stylist is really
a master cosmetologist. Let me make that very clear.
Okay.
Skin, hair, and nails.
Skin, hair,
so
and nails.
I do hair, I do nails, and I do makeup.
Got it.
So I am very proficient in color. I know my stuff when it comes to color theory. I'm very detailed about the chemistry of your hair. I'm very attentive about that. If you want to grow your hair, I'm your girl. Those wigs and braids and stuff are fine, but let's get back to loving our natural hair. Yes, I might be over here looking wig queenish, but trust and believe the locks is long up under here. I take care of my hair as well. Skin too. We have to take care of ourselves, because that right there, anybody ever tell you you're selfish? No, tell them it's self-care. This is a form of self-care. So at the salon, we have, as you saw, Miss Tay.
Yes.
She is a Cosmo. She does braids. She's locks. When I tell you very thorough, I'm always asking her, what's this about braids or locks? She is very detailed and orientated. She actually also has a hair oil that helps retain the retention for your hair growth, because that's where a lot of us with curly hair is losing our hair length, is with the retention. And she has a nice combination of oils that are going to grab to your hair without making you oily or giving you a breakout.
Now, where can we find that at? Is it in the shop?
No, we
Is
sell it
online.
We're not doing anything online because we make it intentionally.
Okay.
Like, she makes it oil, I make oil as well. I prefer for somebody to make something hands-on versus it being, not taken away from those who can, but I prefer it being more personal for me making it. She makes hers. And the way they're like, hey, you got some more oils? They be acting like a little fiend. They be like, hey, so when them oils, when you get them oils together, and I like that. And our oils are going to give you beneficial factors without causing other issues. Where some oils out there, like hair oils, either you're going to break out, or your hair becomes still too dry, or it sits on top of the hair and it's not really benefiting the hair to really grow or even retain length.
Yeah.
So I like that about her oil. I make an oil. I make a skin oil because I'm a keloid girl. And I noticed that in our industry, there's a lot of things out there they're not really geared towards. So it took me some years. So when I tell you I have an oil, it's called the 10th Power Healing Oil, and I only make so many batches.
Does it work with eczema?
Oh,
too?
baby.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
When we're done, I'm going to show you some before and after pictures.
Okay.
Amazing.
I got to get some. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get some oil from
And
you.
I wouldn't sell you anything or talk about anything. And I feel like selling stuff online, just me, it doesn't have that same like personal touch. Because see, what me talking to you, I can tell you, hey, I see that your skin is having this, so I can walk you through a regimen and tell you how my oil is going to benefit you. But first, you got to also do this. Right. Same thing with her oils. We have that. We have that tender love and care that we put into it. It's on purpose.
Okay. And I don't want to get off
we go.
because we probably got about 5 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
And I do not want to get off without asking you where your location is.
Okay.
How people can book.
Okay.
Because they're gonna book.
Yeah,
okay.
I know that.
If y'all see her hair, y'all, it's flawless. Okay. I know you see it on right here on Hot 702, but
Thank you.
y'all, it's flawless. When she walked in the door, I was like, hey girl, hey Glammy. But anyway, you're beautiful.
Thank
right?
you.
And the things that you're doing are
I'm on walking advertisement. So I try to talk that talk. How you say it?
Top shelf.
You know what? I appreciate it. And I do this for me.
You walk the walk and talk the talk.
And
That's
believe
what
it
you
or
do.
not, on my low days, I go extra because I need to feel that. You're your own Barbie.
And women, we got to start motivating each other a lot more. We are good at tearing each other down a lot of times, but
Quickly.
I've noticed now that more women are starting to motivate each other, and I want that for us because you don't know what kind of day
I encourage
we're
it.
having.
At
You
my
know what I
salon,
mean?
I'm big on mental health, and that's one of them. We don't do the gossip talking about each other. If you can't help,
I will walk
hush.
away from it.
I
will walk away from. I don't do gossip. Go tell her.
Yeah, but
do
the
the
girls
gossip.
there, I was going to say that we are all Black Girl Magic. I have nail techs, I have a massage therapist, I have other girls that do braids. When I tell you, we have a collective of women, and I love that we can bounce off of each other. And most people that work in the salon be like, oh, I ain't gonna be friends with nobody. I don't get along with other girls. These girls learn themselves and then learn the others.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's not a forced sisterhood. And even though I'm one of the oldest, well, I am the oldest there. I tell them, I'm like, just because you're younger than me, don't mean nothing. There's no age in this. There's no age in beauty. We're all salon sisters.
Plus, beauty is just in the eye of the beholder, and I
That too.
behold myself every day. And
As you
it's not
should.
just my outer beauty is just it's a reflection of my inner beauty,
Yes,
right? Because you can see the most beautiful person, you'd be like, oh, they're
I call
beautiful,
those
so they're
empty
open up
vessels.
yes,
Empty vessels.
absolutely.
Like you're this pretty and this is it?
Yes, that's all you got. It's empty. It's
Yeah.
just a shell, right?
Yeah.
And so my outer beauty is just a reflection of my inner beauty. I say that every day, and I try to exude that every single day. With
I don't
people
see
that I come
nobody
in contact with.
ugly until they show me their spirit.
Now don't believe I can't get with it now. Like I can get with it. But however, Flo
can
try
see
not to
you.
go
I see
there,
you. I
right?
see you.
Okay.
I see
Flo
you.
try not to go there. So I always try to keep, and if I have to walk away from you, that's what I do.
Absolutely. As you
Exactly.
should.
Listen, you
should.
guys, we are coming to the end of this show. I told you it would go fast. I told you. Thank you for coming on.
No,
I
thank
definitely
you for
appreciate
giving me a
you.
call.
You are definitely coming back, but you have an amazing story. You guys go look up her book, go to her salon. If you need to be flawless for an event, this
Catch
is the
us on
place.
Google,
Catch
House
us-
of Styles,
Yes,
anywhere,
House
everywhere.
of Styles. I saw you guys got to go see it for yourself. You know, like on Coming Timber, you got to go see it for yourself. You got to
Thank you.
got to see it for
and
yourself.
I'm old school,
And-
so just call me and I pick
Yes.
up. And I don't do
Yes.
the online booking. The girls might, but I don't. I'm definitely old school. Just
Yes.
oh, you coming? Okay, see you in a bit.
House of Styles, you guys. House of Styles. You've been
Yes.
listening to Her Flow, and Jackie Van Gogh was on my show today. Go back and watch it. Her Flow on Hot 702.5 FM. Tune in every Thursday, 4 p.m. I'm here.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
on Hot 702.5FM.com.